Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
Jobs are back once again.
Thank God.
So, ignore the fact that I'm in Bujerba again.
Is that what's my call, or is it just me?
Huh?
Oh, never mind. I have something playing on YouTube and I got really confused by it. It's like, what's this like mixing noise? Oh.
So, probably should get some of those hunts out of the way. Just to, do them. It's Saturday night, and I feel like going for a longer time, so we may go a little bit past midnight. Who knows?
Well, good luck with that, because I'm planning to be in bed by midnight like always.
Oh, well. Do what you gotta.
Forgive me for not being a night owl.
Now you're a lamb.
Night lamb? Night sheep?
Night sheep, fighter of the day sheep.
Ah.
Bah.
Did they still make Always Sunny episodes, or did they finish that?
There's a new season going on, I think.
Huh.
Anyway, it's time to beat up a large, mossy stone turtle man.
Who was it who described this monster, or this one kind of monster, as like a head on a pair of jorts?
Jorts turtle? Who wears jorts?
Vaughn seems like the kind of guy who would wear Jinkos.
I mean, he is kind of wearing...
He's wearing like armored pants.
Yeah.
Let's not waste a teleportation stone. Teleporting from Bujerba to Bujerba. Wait, no, let's get Wyvern Lord first. We are drastically overleveled, so... Although I started a God War last night, and he is on several more levels of overgrinding than I am. He's like, yeah, I just dropped the Mount Baromesis, and also I did the Necro Hall of Nabudis, which means he's like, oh, he's doing like post-game shit.
Wild
like,
mode.
Not really.
It's like, I don't think he, like, barely has started the game.
Yeah, he just loves grinding.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
this is God of War, man who grinded level 99 and bravely default before the end of chapter 4.
Say.
We found the one good stormtrooper. I like this cool desert roam. Okay, let's see. Where's that going? Alright, yeah. We're gonna, now we got that accepted, we can go out to the Giza Plains and accept that other one, get that taken care of.
I feel like
Then-
most of Ivalis is in the desert.
I wouldn't say that, because the place where Final Fantasy Tactics takes place is in more of like a Western European sort of setting.
But isn't that like 100 million years after?
It's actually not that long after this.
How long?
Shit goes south pretty, like, within the span of like a couple hundred years. Like, something real bad happens.
I mean, really bad that the fact, like,
And then between
Yeah.
Final Fantasy Tactics and Vagrant Story, something even worse happens.
Alien invasion.
everyone's
so
ready to wear
so in
those.
Vagrant Story Automata.
Are you saying that Final Fantasy Tactics games is like the Nier Automata of Square?
Well, Nier Automata is the Nier Automata of Square.
Yeah, that was an assessment.
So, I feel like it's easy to forget because it's like, yes, Nier Automata, the sequel to Nier, the sequel to Kavia's Drakengard 1, also published by Square, and then they let them keep making it for some reason. Yosuke Saito, the producer with the patience of a saint.
It's like, oh shit, where's Crocodile? Oh, there's a bridge over there. Oh, there he is, just immediately.
I never.
Anyways, see you later, Crocodile.
My regards.
Well, he's got region on, I can't allow that.
In a while, Crocodile.
I never miss.
Okay, yeah, just keep giving me mischarges for Balthier. I never miss, and just to confirm this, I will do this again.
Please.
I never miss. I always missed.
I'm just thinking about like the societal ramifications of someone misting.
Here goes.
Not in public.
I got it.
So this thing is for sure hella dead, right?
Yeah.
I never miss.
Keep going anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna keep going until it makes me stop.
Please.
8 hits.
Nice.
Hey, so it didn't kill it, but it may as well have.
It's slightly dead.
Yeah.
Right.
At least.
Like, it was gonna use a thing, like, it used the thing right before it died that doubled its level, so... I feel justified in my use of thermonuclear mist.
Yeah, I mean, quickenings are powerful, but at some point they become more like free damage instead of just like the
Instant
most.
kill, yeah.
You do all the ouchies.
Hey, I should probably use Fran's license points, you think? Yeah, there is a trophy for doing all the concurrences, so that's gonna be fun. Like, that's probably actually the hardest trophy, like, outside of, like, killing Yasmat and stuff.
What is whip kick?
It's her second quickening.
Ah, okay.
Did all the good stuff, like magic lore. I wonder if those are gonna be marked off on the red mage board, or if it's like, hey, these are separate. Because if it's like that, then okay, yeah, it's marked it off already.
Okay, they have little numbers next to them. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's why Red Battle Mage Bushi is a really good combination. Just like, hey, it gives you, you know, like say you started off as Bushi, well, there's like you have Mystic Armor and katanas, and katanas are good, but like, oh, hey, I really want to use that casting stuff you advertised me. It's like, well, I guess if I go to Red Battle Mage, it's like not only does it play off that, you get like every type of magic.
Can I also say that Shade the Black sounds like a metal album?
Pretty sure it is.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, we don't have to give Ash whatever whatever goes in there. Just she's White Mage Knight, so a little bit of overlap there, but that's alright.
A little paladin.
Honestly, he's like, whatever works, you know, use whatever you feel is good and fun. Time to give everyone all the HP. We don't have much left. Much left of Balthier's primary license board. He's got most of it filled out, actually.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. We'll have to come back when we got a ring. We'll have to come back when the Giza plains are dry again. Wow, 10 viewers already. That's doing pretty good for 20 minutes in. Hello, everybody.
Like, hi, everyone.
Okay, so let's, I guess we should do the Wyvern Lord next, but, because the other, like, the hunt we can't do yet, is in the place where we're going, so, we'll have to just go ahead and get everything else out of the way first, then we can go back to Osmond Plains. Well, no, we should be fine. I'll just have to turn Fran's gambits off, or maybe it's just certain ones. But
I like the fact like Vaughn is so behind everyone.
well, I mean, because he's the one who's always in the party, he can't get like the free level bumps that everyone else gets. So, like, what I really just need to do is I just need to pop the embroidered tippet on him and just let him sit in the party for a little while. But, man, I don't really like Vaughn all that much, so...
Does anyone really?
Well, someone did. Hi, Bad Husband. Okay, well, it's cool if you do. Like, I don't know, it's just... like Vaughn's okay. It's just that the thing is when people say Ash and Bosch are the actual protagonists, and they mean it. And it's like I feel like if they actually utilized Vaughn a little bit better, then he would be perfectly serviceable as a character. But all right, so somewhere hereabouts is the Wyvern Lord. The western edge of the Namiensa while I was just there. God, when those things collapse on the ground, they blow out my speakers. Probably is. It's probably up in this area over here. I could just blow it up, but because we've already taken off like a fifth of its health. I wish Tatanas did hit flying enemies.
I mean, really, all she has to do is focus and slice in such a way that it cuts and sends a winged slash towards the enemy. If you're fast enough and skilled enough with the blade, it'll work. But I mean, yeah, maybe it's pretty hard.
It's simple. Everyone can do that.
Or maybe just point the sword up.
I mean, we have, as like I joked about the whole like anime thing. We do have a literal rabbit lady in our party. So like, I don't know. This fucking Final Fantasy shit can happen.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
the bunny character with her ass out is using a katana to kill giant monsters, so...
I just realized that Balthier is stone as hell. Fortunately, I have 99 gold needles. Okay, so now we can't really do any other hunts, so might as well head on back to Osmond Plain and get started on that again. Then we can turn the speed up back down to friggin' 2 times so I can control it.
I don't feel like going at the little speed of sound.
I keep getting these pebbles.
Although rare. No, not lithograph.
Monograph.
Monograph.
You know,
How could I confuse them?
I was about to say, hey, when is Square gonna make it a Monster Hunter-like game? Oh wait,
Final Fantasy Explorers.
I sometimes forget that game exists.
You know what I forget it in favor of? Monster Hunter.
I think Explorers is a neat idea. They just needed to do it again and not on a smartphone.
Well, you mean on a 3DS?
Well, yeah, on some, like, just not a smartphone. Because they did make a sequel and it's a smartphone game.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Oh god, leech traps are actually really bad for anyone in this party. Everyone's magically inclined, so not having MP is real bad.
Everyone's a wizard.
No one can stop this murder train.
You say I can wipe out like a whole herd of horses.
Nice. What a noble creature, too.
It's fine, there's like 1,000 of them. That's enough to sustain a population, right?
I think I know why Avos now went into the shitter, because just fucking Fawn just wiped out every single little being.
kind of glad we're getting lost in the Osmium Plains, because at least the music's nice.
So does the music speed up when you're running fast or not?
Nah. It's the great thing about it. You can get all the benefits of emulator speed up while not having the sound sound like a garbled mess.
Please don't kill the chocobos.
Well, they'll fight me. They'll do a hit at me, and then it's like I'll have no choice. I'll have no recourse.
Yeah, they didn't record it, but they're actually shouting, so you think you can ride this chocobo at you when you're fighting them.
I wish.
Final Fantasy 13 too. A game where the most weird stuff is good about it, and then a lot of stuff that you'd want to be good is not.
The Fiends of the Plains troubled them not at all because they spent like a couple hours killing skeletons. They're super strong now.
They literally was across like 2 fields.
Okay, so like you know how we like me and Ranch here joked a whole bunch about Vaughn's abs. Like looking at him now, it looks like he's got like instead of like 6 distinct abs, he's got like three merged abs.
He's like a washboard.
Literal washboard abs.
He can go and just, wash his shirt on it.
What shirt?
I don't know, meatball figure shirt.
Well, now we know why he's here.
I know we can buy new equipment here.
Ah, the Mengwash. I assume it doesn't block a shitload of attacks like it used to.
Nah. God, guns are awful. Look at those numbers. I realize that the bullet also adds to it, but like, you know. Gonna bug me unless I get these out of the way. Like these spots in license boards where I was like, I don't really need that because I've already gone way past that input material. But it's like, man, I probably should still get that. Just because otherwise I will notice. Reduced MP costs are pretty much a no-brainer at this point. Cura is very expensive.
License for chest. Chest. God! I can't believe it. I finally did it. For the first time in my life, since learning how to properly pronounce chess, I pronounced it chest.
Well, rest in
Monster.
peace.
Forever.
That would be cool if you like instead of like a stat system, you have a chess system.
I gotta talk to the growing hierarchy of elders in this place. They saw a smaller human.
You mean a child?
But we've only seen, like, 2 children in the entire game. At least with names. Get blocked off by literally every person in the friggin' game trying to get to this great chief.
Gotta talk to Rex.
This nethicite. You have used it.
It was not I who used it. Indeed, I had hoped you could show me how. Thus I've come.
You do not know the workings of the stone. Then we are no different.
What?
In ages past, the gods made a gift of nethicite to my people. But the manner of its use eluded us. Displeased by our failure, the gods took back their stones. They chose instead to give them to a Yum king. Called the Dynast King, he used the nethicite's power to bring peace to a troubled time. It is a curious thing. Though the blood of King Wraithwolf flow through your veins, you cannot wield nethicite.
Cannot wield it. So then, am I to understand you can't tell me how to use the stone?
Though it shame me so to admit, here before me stands a descendant of the Dynast King himself, and I can accord her no help at all. Still, even if you knew how to use the nethicite, you would find it of small avail. The mist collected in the stone over ages past is lost, and with it, the stone's power. It will be your posterity who wield the stone in ages yet to come. This stone is devoid of power, empty, yet full of thirst, a terrible longing to drink the world dry. The power of men and of magic, of good and of evil. It is often those who desire Nethicite whom the Nethicite itself desires.
Larsa?
To Baromi says.
I say we ought leave tomorrow. I was going to wait for my escort to return, but meeting you here has presented a great opportunity. This terrible war can be stopped, but I will need your help to do so.
A war?
You know the Marquis Ondor leads a group of insurgents. Your pardon. He leads a large resistance force against the Empire. Lady Ash, neither of our countries can afford this now. The Rosarian Empire would stir. They would aid the resistance and use this aid as a pretext to declare war on Arcadia, and Arcadia would have no choice but to answer. Lady Ash, let us go to Ber Omases. With the blessing of His Grace, the Grand Kiltius Anastasis, you may rightly wear your crown and declare the restoration of the Kingdom of Dalmasca. As Queen, you can call for peace between the Empire and Dalmasca and stop Marquis Ondor.
For peace? How dare you say that? The Empire attacked us, stole all we hold dear, and you would have me save them from war?
Dalmasca would be the battlefield. What if Nethicite were used on Rabanasta? You know my brother would do this. Forgive me. I presumed overmuch. I could think of no other way to avoid bloodshed. If you cannot trust me, then please, take me as your hostage.
Rustler.
You saw him, didn't you? Like at the King's tomb.
So you did see him too. But why?
It's strange. Before, I didn't even know what you looked like. And the prince? I barely knew there was a prince. Who knows? Maybe the person I saw was my brother.
Bosch told me about him.
He enlisted right at the end. But for what? He knew he couldn't win.
To protect something.
How can he protect anything when he's dead? Was it different for Prince Rastler? Did that make sense? Hating the Empire, getting revenge, it's all I ever thought about. But I never did anything about it. I mean, I realized there was nothing I could do. It made me feel hollow, alone. And then I'd miss my brother. I'd say stuff like, I'm gonna be a sky pirate, or some other stupid thing. Just anything to keep my mind off it. I was running away. I needed to get away from his death. That's why I followed you. You know what? I'm through with it. I'm through running. I'm ready to find my purpose. To find some real answers. Some reasons. If I stick with you, I think I will.
I wish I knew.
I'll find them.
I will accompany you to Mount Baromises.
I had hoped you'd say yes. I'm glad.
My heart is not set. I still have questions. I hope to find answers along the way.
I had other reason to invite you. There is someone I'd like you to meet waiting on Baromises.
Who is that?
An enemy, and an ally also. You will just have to wait and see for yourself.
That Larsa likes his secrets.
He does not mean ill by it.
He's not bad. At least for an Imperial.
Holy Mount Baromises stands at the northern end of the Yacht Remuda. Once we're in Yacht, we need not fear pursuit by their airships.
Don't get your hopes up. You remember the Leviathan sailed straight over the Yacht, right up to Wraithel's tomb. Skystone that works even in Yacht. You know, Nethersight's behind it. Little wonder they're so keen on the stuff.
And what is it you're after, Balthier? You're a welcome hand and a great aid, but why?
Worried I'm out to steal the Nethersight, eh? Can't say I'm unaccustomed to people doubting my intentions. Nothing could be further from my mind. Shall I swear by your sword or some such?
Apologies, but I needed to know where you stand. Her Majesty depends on you, and you seem to have an interest in the stone.
I'm only here to see how the story unfolds. Any self-respecting leading man would do the same.
We finally made it out of the cutscene zone.
Yay!
Oh cool, a crossbow and bolts. Awesome.
You know, something that no one uses.
Onion bolts.
How did Penelo get to be level 28?
What have you been feeding her?
Pheasant Nuts Day. Oh, the chemist accessory made curative items better. Really, I need to take Fran out of the party too, because she's level 30. It's just that she's really good. Oh yeah, we gotta talk to the giant Jahara about the hunt. I forgot about that.
Whoops.
So we got the low chief, the high chief, the war chief, the grand chief?
The cheap chief.
Or the great chief, I think it's like, how many chiefs does this place need? There's like 12 people here. If everyone's a chief, no one is. In the place known as the Shred.
Seems good. Seems friendly.
Seems a good place. Do some awesome guitar shredding.
It's in the Osmond Plain, which is one of the most pleasant places in the whole game. So it's like...
Man, all these black chocobos. They could be anywhere right now. Except in... I can't remember where we can't land. Abort joke.
I hate these freaking snakes in the Osmond Plain, because they always, like, trip up your gambits, and I think that's the only reason they're here. Because they're not dangerous.
No, don't kill them, they're sleeping. Aww.
I'm just trying to write it, but I don't think I can.
I don't think writing Chocolate Eagle's putting an X in skull.
I don't think I can write this joke.
Well, something, something, something. I don't know the rest of the song offhand.
Something, something, greens, and let them go. Something, something, something to show.
Is this talking about Chocolina? I didn't really play that far in Final Fantasy 13.
Nah, it's the crazy Chocobo song from 13-2 to try to write it the Chocobo that's wild. Like, controls really weird. Plays shredding guitar song.
Hey Larsa, do me a solid, cast Kira, please. has white mage tendencies. I should have her fucking... Oh my god, how... what? Her gambits are horrible!
Oh.
We don't have a Suna yet, so I'm just gonna have to freaking set up one for like every fucking status ailment, but God knows I got the room for them.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that. So when the game system can I fuck it up so hard that, like, they just start hitting each other?
You could. Like, the default thing when you choose an action is attack. So you'd be like, ally status, poison. Well, so this person's poisoned to attack them.
It's euthanasia mode.
Everyone in the party is Dr. Kevorkian. I'm gonna have to do some serious work with these gambits.
Gambit. Turn off Gambit.
There's just a toggle for that. So I want to turn off the gambits. Then you hit the X button, you go to gambits, you hit X. Also, yep, there it is, Larsa. Rip Larsa. He's not so great now in the Zodiac age. If this were like original Final Fantasy 12, I'd be like, hell yeah, Lars is in my party. Time for infinite high potions. Which reminds me, I should check his gambits.
Oh boy.
Yeah, let me just turn that one off. We'll see. Allies HP is under 50%. By all means, use Cura, but do not touch my potions. Might as well explore all of the Osmo Plane. But yeah, like you can program your allies to hit each other, and like the thing is, that's actually a good thing to do if your allies go to sleep. It's just that usually you also hit really hard. Fucking shit! They murdered the hell out of Larsa. What is that thing? Oh, it's a special enemy. That would explain it. We got 2 special enemies.
Yay.
Oh.
And I can't take anyone out of the party because they're both, like, a bunch of people are being targeted. Please get rid of this asshole so that we can at least free Vaughn up. Get Penelope in there. Yeah, you know what? No, fuck this thing. I'm tired of this.
How I hit bird.
Constantly.
I must endure. Here goes. I got it.
Might as well make sure it's the most dead it can possibly be.
I must endure.
You know, it kind of bothers me that Bosch doesn't start off with his first mist already unlocked, or his first awakening already unlocked, because he uses it in the tutorial.
He was in prison that whole time.
You can't gambit when you're in prison.
The cage sealed up all his mist. I almost said milk.
Sealed up all his milk.
A fate worse than death.
When the Deifacted at the site goes off and blows up that fleet and just shouts, "The milk is burning!"
Can you burn milk?
Yeah.
If you're really enterprising about it.
Copy Freak says his license was revoked when he went to prison. The only thing about the Osmo Plane is like there's a lot of it where it's just like, you're in a choke point, so you gotta fight everything. It's like, I could just run away, but like, man, might as well get the license points.
Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. Might as well get the license points.
Yeah, I can't look at Lars's equipment, so... I like how a single unit of Disaldrines is a pack of Disaldrines.
I guess this one was a success.
Wow, I'm impressed, Vaughn.
I got a good feeling.
An alliance between Dalmasca and the Empire.
Reason tells me 'tis the only course. We must avoid a wasting war with the Empire at all cost. Yet I fear I could not bear the shame, had I but the strength.
A shame perhaps for me and for you. But for Dalmasca, 'tis hope.
And you can just accept this, can you?
After Vane's ruse, I had abandoned hope for honor. Yet, never did I forget my knightly vows. If I could protect but one person from war's horror, then I would bear any shame. I would bear it proudly. I could not defend my home. What is shame to me?
My people hate the Empire. They will not accept this.
There is hope.
Right?
Don't encourage
Hope for a
him.
future where we can
Not
join
that bad,
hands
am I?
as
got a
brothers.
good feeling.
Larson, please. This is serious.
I'm sorry. Don't be Larsa. Somebody's got to put him in his place.
It's like a lot of people are talking about how, or in the story, a lot of people talk about how Larsa would be a better emperor than Vane would, and it's like, yeah, kinda.
The Senate may play at intrigue, but Lord Vane is not one to be brought down easily. The entire military waits upon his orders, from the war council
Meanwhile, at the
down to
Hall of
rank and
Darth
file.
Vaders.
What better blade than he to strike down the enemies of the Empire?
Your Honor,
The judges have the
I
coolest
accept
damn
to your
outfits,
sense.
though.
He, too, put his trust in Lord Vane's strength, and what became of him? Gone without a trace since Nabudis.
I will not hear you malign Judge Sect. He was a noble warrior. Or do you think his trust in Lord Vane ill-placed?
Vane took two of his own brothers' lives. He is ruthless beyond contempt.
Ruthless, you say? Would he were more so. He gives traitors no quarter, be they of his own blood. How fitting for one who would bear the burden of empire.
But could we bear him? Zargabath, what of you? Surely you do not believe his brothers were traitors?
So found His Excellency Lord Gramis, you would do well to mind your tongue, Drace. That matter is long past.
Your Honors, a summons. Lord Vane has arrived at the palace.
We come at once.
Lord Larsa has left for Baromises. He hopes to enlist the aid of the Grand Kiltius in stopping the insurgents. I doubt this will be enough to deter Ondor, but even a slight hindrance to his operations would be welcome. This will delay the Rosarian invasion, and we will have bought much-needed time to shore up our defenses.
Just as His Excellency had hoped.
No matter the result, I'm pleased with the young lord's progress. I can already see the stunned faces of those mud-witted senators.
The fools think a child Emperor's strings easy to pull from the shadows. But they will find that Lord Larsa is no puppet.
Yes, the senators would be most pleased with a puppet for an emperor. Recall, Drace, how the Senate fears and despises Lord Vane's ability? When they realize the truth, that Lord Larsa is no docile lamb to be shepherded, they will bare their teeth and devour him.
You're right. I shall speak on this matter with His Excellency at once. Gabranth, it falls to us to protect Lord Larsa. Are we agreed?
Aye.
And all the political stuff in this game is way cooler than most of the stuff in other Final Fantasies.
Yeah, it's a fair bit to keep track of, but I don't know, it is interesting. Also, the Vaders all have different agendas, all opinions.
A Vader for every star sign.
The Zodiac Vader.
My Vader star sign is Zalblag.
Yeah, it was kind of weird when they put out the update for Brave Exvius for Final Fantasy 12.
Yeah.
It's like, here's Ash and Pinello and Vaughn, and it's like, okay, that makes sense. And Zardaboth.
I like how everyone on Reddit like has the nickname of Zagaborg or Zagabag or Zagabag. I still call him Zarblorg because that's my favorite so far.
Raise your Zargers.
Zargle raise.
Hey, here's the worst thing. Hey, here's a bunch of Malboros.
That's okay, they're small.
They're still Malboros.
Yeah. There's the breath. Wow, you don't have any status effects.
Yeah, the initial Malboros are not so bad, but like, man, you know how like in every other Final Fantasy game, you see a Malboro and you're just like, well, shit, I'm not fighting that. They're gonna use bad breath once and everyone's gonna fucking die.
Well, if you want to upgrade your gunblade in FF8, I know you need to kill Malboros at some point, because I watched my brother's friend back in the day playing it. And he also, like, the guide he was using, and I, you know, like, just break with playing games, the concept of rare encounters was not a thing he knew about, so it was really like, God, I ran into one, like, really quick last time, why am I not running into one? It's like, well, that's mathematically actually what's happening. You're not supposed to run into it. And then he got the tentacle. He needed, like, more than one, and then he accidentally used it in his inventory, and it was just chomped it down, just ate that tentacle raw.
Rip.
Snake eater. It's okay, because then she learned to do their breath attack, which is even worse.
Lars is just getting like turbo murdered all the time. Ash, for the love of God, cast Cura.
Are these things like buffing themselves or something?
Nah, I think Hellhounds are just tough.
Blue Hellhounds, huh? I guess blue fire is hotter. Damn, is hell supposed to be blue? Because as we all know, the concept of hell is it's very important that it's scientifically accurate.
I was letting Larsa take care of that Malboro in the background there. Oh, sleep takes forever to wear off.
What is it?
The jungle denies us our passage.
What have we done?
We? No. I.
What's that mean? How are we supposed to get through that?
Making an appearance?
Come on, I'm talking over here.
I thought you'd left for good.
Hey!
Our choices are few.
Friend? Balthier!
This is as much for you as it is me.
Oh?
You are ill at ease. The Nethersite troubles you. You've let your eyes betray your heart.
Right.
What are you doing?
Soon you will learn.
Whoa.
We go to seek aid of the Viera who dwell ahead.
I bet they'll be glad to see you after so long.
I am unwelcome, an unsought guest in their wood.
About to be glad to see you after so long. No. Welcome to cutscene land.
In the village ahead, you will find her, Nyearn. Bring her to me. She will know why you call her.
It occurs to me that we got that hunt started and then didn't do it. In fact, we still also need to go back and complete the Wyvern Lord, so... Oops. Good thing is there's a crystal here, so...
Yeah.
You just walk up to Muir and be like, "Hey, I need you to come to the village entrance. The person who sent me said you would just know." And she's like, "The fuck are you talking about? I'm just a rabbit." I don't know why you're. I don't know why you're here. I don't know why you're calling. How did you even get here? Ooh, the shell shield. Yeah, we're not going to be able to use that shell shield for a while. Oh yeah, it's Bosch who can use the shell shield like almost immediately.
Oh. That still works. And of course the Zodiac is special.
I like how the Ultima Blade is something that doesn't have its own license, it's just Great Swords 3! A phrase of his own, or more of his own ass than Zodiac just Stution. Stuchin? Stuchin. Zodiac Stuchin.
Gotta scooch.
The Zodiac.
Didn't want them their Stuchin shields, you know.
Oh, that's for surfing on, right?
That's a different game. I mean, Star Sign Shield, yes. Also, it occurs to me now that I'm running out of teleport stones. So that's gonna be bad when that happens.
Surely you can get more.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Also, I know haste is in the village. And also, whoops, I just went back to Ariat Village instead of going to the Osmond Plain, so we're just gonna let that hunt sit for a little bit. There's a merchant here. Or really what I could do is I could just walk. I could walk back to the entrance. Yeah, the airship can only take me to cities. So right now it's Rabanastre and Bujerba, and that's it. Well, if I need him to be freaked, I'll just have to live with that.
Burgonet.
Sell the crossbow, cause ain't no one using that. Walk into town and everyone stands up and looks at the entrance as if defensively say, "Yo, what the fuck, dog?" I know somewhere in here, somewhere in this village, there is a chest containing haste.
Hey, Mjorn lives here, doesn't she? We're here to see her.
You will leave at once. It is not allowed for humans to walk on these grounds.
We'll go as soon as we've seen Mjorn.
If you can find her.
We're not leaving until you let us see her. Fine then. We'll look for her ourselves.
Ah.
I've heard the voice of the wood. She says Mjorn is not in the village. Jote, where has she gone?
Why do you ask? The wood tells us where she has gone. Or can you not hear her?
You cannot. Your ears are dull from hearing their harsh speech, I think. Viera who have abandoned the wood are Viera no longer. Mjörn too has left her embrace.
And you forsake them in turn?
It is the will of the village. Viera must live always with the wood. So is the green word, and so is our law.
We'll let you worry about keeping your laws. Just do us a favor and stay out of our way. We'll find her ourselves.
Our sister has left the wood and gone west. She wanders warrens among men who hide themselves in clothes of cold iron. Thus to me has the wood spoken.
The Viera may begin as part of the wood, but the wood is not the only end we may choose.
The same words I heard 50 years ago.
Cool, now we have haste.
Word.
Now we can really go fast.
Sonic the Hedgehog, the Zodiac Age.
We'll have to see how well that works. Like, 'cause I know for positive effects, once she casts, like, once someone casts, like, 'cause I know I had one for Fran with Protect. It's like they'll cast, cast haste on everybody. Then once the haste effect is applied, they'll not cast it again until it wears off. Then, but I'm not sure if, like, they'll do that for negative effects, because I know sometimes, like, you can put a gambit on and they'll be like, hey, cast this on something, and then go to the next one. It's like, I'm just going to keep casting slow on the foe with the highest speed until they are dead. And it's like, no, that's not what I want you to do.
And they're like, too bad, I'm doing it anyways.
Well, we'll worry about it later once we've figured out Vaughn's whole level situation.
Not bad, Vaughn. Didn't think we'd get any information out of that one. So then, what was she saying about men in a warren?
The Hennemagicite mines. Maybe that's what she meant. They lie in Bangkor, south of the Osmoan Plain. The entire region is a colony of the Arcadian Empire. There would be soldiers.
Is that a problem? Let's move.
Fran,
Yes?
I was wondering what Yote said, you know? About how you said the same thing 50 years ago?
Your point?
How old were you again?
Rude.
Nice fun.
Surprisingly rude.
Try to grow up, please.
Fucking rude. You never asked a lady her age. We should save, and now we get to fix our problem by going back through the Osmoan Plain.
Let's say you can fix a problem. Apologize to villain. I mean, Fran.
I need to, yeah, this will be a great time to test out, some gambits. So we need to take Vaughn's on 25, he'll be fine. Put Panola back in. We need to get into a fight with multiple enemies. We need to also... Hey, you're gonna test haste on everybody, Panola? Thank you. Oh man, haste does not last very long. Vanilla's gonna chew through all our fucking MP. Okay, so that's a resounding failure. Yeah, testing the I can imagine testing the gambit system was probably two things. It was either really cool or horrendously difficult. We'll just turn off the haste one, because like that's something we'll use for boss fights. The highest speed thing, we can probably leave that on, I guess. We need to see if, like, definitively whether it'll... Please wake up, Vanilla. Yeah, that's no good either. We'll just move it down in the priorities. Okay, so now that I'm back in the Osmoan Plain, we can go do the thing. see, we need to find a place called the Shred.
Nice.
Okay, this is the Field of Light Winds. Also now, because we are still over leveled and like now we have better gear, they ain't doing shit to Bosch. We're at the Green Snake.
They almost about to make the same joke.
Oh, dude, you know what? Everybody's golf is next month. I'm ready for that. It will definitely not affect Fridays, but we may have golf Saturdays.
Every Saturday's golf.
Well, probably not every Saturday. Okay, it is here somewhere.
I have no ravine.
Certain monster stared it into hiding. My guess is that I need to do like I did with the Plecatrus and kill all the monsters and then come back. Because there's no way I can kill all the monsters in the Shred period, just like one half of it is fucking... Oh yeah, there it is.
Sweet.
We need... Let's see, Dispel on Enchiladas. Get that Protect off that.
So you're fighting Panskater?
And now that Protect is off of it, fucking blow it up!
Enchiladas has nothing to steal. It's life.
Got a surprise for you. How about some of this? How about some of this?
Oh, almost had it.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, I missed out on a mist. Like, I got Vaughn's mist charged, and then I didn't have enough time to activate Red Spiral again. And it didn't really do all that much damage to it, to be told.
I like how like these monsters are surviving your super flashy attacks. It's like, whatever.
I'm just glad I can get rid of protect on enemies now.
Jeez.
Okay, now we gotta swing. We gotta pop a zipline back over to Johara. Then we can go, like, do the damn thing. So where does this put us at in terms of hunt progress? Not very far, actually. It's like, how many hunts? Like, we must have a pretty good amount of the hunts by now, right? We definitely have not.
Isn't there a lot of hunts in this game?
There's a lot of hunts in this game. Like, Bosch have like permanent protect on? What's up with that? Oh yeah, shielded armor. He has infinite protect.
Oh. Yeah.
Unlike the kicked snakes, pass it on.
There's a metaphor in there somewhere.
Yeah. I don't know what.
Man, can you imagine in Final Fantasy V if all my attacks were doing like 5 to 1,000 damage, or 500 to 1,000?
I'm pretty sure X stuff would be like dead.
X death would be regular death.
More like it's alive. Does I beat that game on stream? And you know what that means? That means all copies of Final Fantasy V have now ceased to exist.
But I thought this copy I have works.
It's gone. I'm sorry.
Oh.
It's the law.
Oh.
It's a ghost.
Ghost game.
Oh hey, another golden amulet.
Oh.
You know what that means. Let's use. Hey, let's see. Embroidered Tibbet. Who do I want to give a shitload of license points to? And now if I want to grind for money, I no longer have to go back to Bujerba to do it.
Hooray!
I can go grind Torals for their belts, and once I have 99 of those, they're worth a lot of money. They're worth like 5 times as much as a fucking worth 5 times as much as a bone fragment. So just get 99 of those and you're off to the races. Yeah, the good thing is Vaughn can steal iron carapaces from Mesmeniers, and those are worth a lot of money too. It's just that more commonly he steals 40 gil or something. I said it was to the south of Osmond Plains. I think we have to go through the cave. Might as well pop on in there anyway and see what's up in that. I was thinking to myself, like, man, why does this horse hate Larsa so much? Because he charged off on his own to hit him. Oh, actually, no, this is a bad idea. We're gonna die. Oops.
Nope, no take back, so you have to do it.
Yeah, we gotta do it now. Never mind that they're casting Aurora on us this one. the worst thing is that those things are not worth that much experience. We're going to leave. Okay, well then that begs the question, how do I get where I'm supposed to go again? I know they brought it up and they said it, so this is on me. I got sidetracked.
That happens. Sidetracked in Final Fantasy XII.
What if all?
Chad, if you remember what they said, because I sure as hell do not, I would appreciate it if you let me know.
You go somewhere.
Well, they said south of the Osborne Corners. There's only one entrance, like, or only one exit south of it, and it's like it's over there. Oh, Jesus. Fucking kill everybody, why don't you, game? With your fucking explosion traps. Oh, the Chocobonely Pass. Yeah, I gotta go back to Jahara then. Which is fine, I can do that. Larsa, why don't you do me a solid and please cast Cura again?
Larsa, will you please do me a solid at all? Please.
Damn it, Larsa, do your damn job. Also, yeah, since Larsa uses your items now, you know this means friendship ended with Larsa, now Redis is my best friend. wait, shit, I bought a Suna, didn't I? It occurs to me that I can free up some licensed real estate, or not licensed real estate, some damn it real estate.
I mean, he has everything, so.
Oh, yeah, yep.
No one can use it yet, though, because it requires White Magic 7, so... Maybe I'll not clear my damage just yet.
Gambit.
My dams.
My games!
Okay, Ash has it now. Electronic Suna. Yeah, I only receive my Sunas electronically. I'm trying to do paperless.
Isuna.
It occurs to me that, unless well, let's check Night. Night's already doing it. It occurs to me that I may not have a reason to give Ash any Espers. Except for maybe Telekinesis. Telekinesis is pretty good. Isuna, Isuner. Yeah, I've got no reason to give Ash any Espers, so whoops. That's okay. Meanwhile, I'll probably want to give Penelo like 2 or maybe 3 Espers. Like, damn, 2 things of swiftness? Hell yeah, let's do that. White Magic 11 and 12? Yes.
Oh.
Damn, yeah, Penelo's gonna be getting some Espers. But what do we do for time battle lore? Cool. Hey, we can get the Technic Addle. Addle.
Addle.
She can get swords. But like, I don't think that will be necessary. if I cared about giving Fran shields, I do have her get the shell shield right now. I'm gonna start saving up for Bosch. Well, let me pop him over to Black Mage, see if there's anything I can do from there.
Researchers from the Draclaw laboratory. What were they doing here?
Research.
Maybe they should research how to not die better.
That's a little hard to research. Okay, so get rid of pretty much all of this. Much more expensive than any of these other spells, but you know.
Well, what were you doing with all that MP before anyway?
Casting Cura every time anyone got hurt.
What were you doing with all that MP? yes, the swoop in a circle really fast bats.
Why are bats in video games the worst?
I really want to know, like, I want to know if there's any way, or like how much channeling I can get for Ash, because reducing some of these MP costs on her would be pretty great, honestly. There's at least one. Okay, so the answer is not much, so we may have made some degree of mistake. But it also may be a thing where we can just turn Ash into a holy cranking out machine.
A holy bomb.
Just constantly casting holy over and over again.
Good old.
Man, I remember that back in the ye olde days. It's like, shit, what do you call holy that's not holy? Girl.
Well, hey, it worked out because then Mickey Mouse was able to use pretty much holy in Kingdom Hearts because he just casts Pearl.
Yeah, there is also an accessory that has MP usage, so it could all work out.
Yeah. Definitely read that as Thunderbird.
Thunderbird.
Thunderburger? Also, it's not Thunderburger.
I do like how all the characters' failings and successes are their own. Like, Vaughn couldn't steal, but then when he does steal, it's you got the item.
Vaughn got Thunderburgers.
Congratulations of heaven.
I haven't learned anything from RPGs that Pebble can be like a gift from the gods or literally just a boring rock.
Yeah, if you keep it to endgame, it unlocks your triple tech with the other characters.
God, wouldn't that just be the worst?
Yeah, I can't imagine a thing like that happening.
Vaughn's legs are broken, your legs are okay.
I like the fact that somehow in this universe there's like freaking T-Rexes in the mines.
Why you gotta hit me with the double mimic, Final Fantasy 12? How did you hit me with the old spicy mimic? Your own brother.
You can never escape these mimics.
Oh, cool. Vaughn ripped some water magicite out of the jelly. Just shoved his hand in there.
He literally ripped out their hearts.
Well, Larsa, I hope you learned an important lesson from this.
Larsa, when you're emperor, don't fuck with the jello.
Just drop a shitload of pudding on him. Welcome back to Family Double Dare. This fucking bird was carrying, or this bat thing was carrying a sledgehammer.
There's two of them carrying it on a line.
Higher damage but lower evade for Bosch. And it's like, well, evasion wasn't Bosch's strong suit anyway. Hey, the mimics are back.
Hit it with a hammer.
Look at the Magicite. These mines much resemble the ones at Lusu. Of course, Draculaur must be searching for new sources of ore. Should the Resistance forces move, the rich veins of Magicite and Bougerbe will be forever beyond their grasp.
Is it her? What is this mist? Man.
This stench of fumes. This stench of power. What's wrong with her?
Stay away! Power-needy Hume!
Bye!
I think she might be a little bit drunk.
Okay, Fran can't did Asuna until we get a certain Esper, so. So I will leave her gambits as they are.
I just noticed that that item's called a float mode.
That's okay. You can cast reflects, but you don't really need magic to take you down, as it turns out. And if you did salty, I have the escalation button ready.
Yeah, looks like you won't need it. Right, Larsa?
I remember. Yeah, Lars targeted. These people have lots of really strong weapons, but I really hate this fucking kid.
My ring thingy.
Congratulations!
That thing inside her, what was it?
Is it you? When the Hume soldiers came to the wood, the village took small heed of them. So long as the wood herself is safe from harm, the Viera give little care to goings-on beyond her. But in me, an uneasiness stirred. I had to discover why they had come.
So you came here hoping to find something out and got yourself caught. You're as foolhardy as your sister.
They took me then, and set close beside me a stone. They said its mist would be drawn into me, that the Viera well suited this end. I saw the light coming from the stone, and then...
We have seen this. On Leviathan, the mist released from the Dawn Shard drove me too into such a rage. She was taken not by the Dawn Shard.
Manufactured nethicite. Then that means... Penella, the stone I gave you, do you still carry it with you?
Sure, it's right here.
This is a thing more dangerous again than I had imagined. I should never have given it to you. Forgive me, I didn't know.
I'd always thought of it as sort of a good luck charm. And even if it is dangerous, on Leviathan it kept us safe.
There is a place for all things, even danger such as this.
I hope you're right about that.
I heard the wood's whispers. Take it. Lente's tear is a permission. Pass through the wood and leave. To other places go.
That cannot be all. I saw it when I left the village. Ivalice is changing. How can the Viera stand and do nothing at all?
Ivalice is for the Humes. The wood alone is for us.
But that is wrong. How can we just hide here in the trees when all the world outside is on the move? I too wish to live freely, to leave this wood.
Do not do this. You must remain away from the Humes. Stay with the wood. Live together with the wood. This is your way.
But Fran, my sister...
I am no longer of you. I have discarded wood and village. I won my freedom. Yet my past has been cut away forever. No longer can my ears hear the green word. Is solitude you want, Miern?
Sister.
No, Miern. Only one sister remains to you now. You must forget my existence.
I am sorry to make you do this.
She goes against the laws of the wood. I threw down these laws. It is better that I do this. Better I than one who must uphold these laws herself. I have a request. Listen to the wood's voice for me. I fear she hates.
The wood longs for you, for the child gone from under her boughs.
A pleasant lie, that.
Be cautious. The wood is jealous of the Humes who have taken you.
I am as them now. Am I not? Goodbye, sister.
You know, it's weird. I'm pretty sure back when I played this game the first time, Tiamat gave me like a shitload of trouble. So I don't know what's up with that, but well, it's probably just super strong. But like, yeah, I just remember that giving me a whole lot of trouble when I first played this game.
Or are you just over level?
monsters that mimic
Can
crystals.
can we talk for a second about how Vaughn has the most HP out of anyone in the party?
Oh.
How?
No. No, he doesn't. Okay. It's about 10:30, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it.
Okay.
So, thank you everyone for showing up.
No problem.
There's not gonna be any streaming at all tomorrow because it's Sunday, but I'm gonna try and keep up morning streams for the foreseeable future. Usually that'll just happen whenever I get home from work. So if you're up really early in the morning, you can come to that. Next Friday we'll obviously be doing more Final Fantasy. Saturday we may be doing Ryutama, so that'll be neat.
Nice.
All right. So later, everybody.
Bye.
See ya.